I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
That is correct.
Prospectors died. Certainly focused in the fire.
His big mouth got him killed.
Sure. So long.
Bye.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Austin. Is that right? Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a rush.
Yeah!
Oh, no. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill. Gee up.
Whoa there.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Marston. Back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Come on.
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. little varmint. Bet you thought I couldn't use this, didn't you? Better shoot rabbits and outlaws, I see. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
Nature's cruel, my friend.
That coyote won't be back. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop. Nice shot!
Yeah.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Come.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Social disease carried by a certain young lady.
Let's go.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Come on!
Easy now. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady?
Let's go.
Isn't this jolly?
You're lucky I'm being a gentleman. Go. Call yourself a rancher? Slow it up now. Come on. Come on.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
This sure beats milking cows.
Come on. Why don't I lead the way? Easy. Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? Yeah. Would you like me to slow down? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
This is gonna be close!
That's more like it. Neck and neck, Miss McFarland.
I have got you now!
Let's pick up the pace. Come. How you doing back there? Let's go.
Giddy up!
Come on. Yeah.
Whoa! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me. So So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Howdy. It's excellent to see you today.
Howdy, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight. You have any night fevers, come back and see me.
Why, thank you.
I should open a branch there. I'm gonna give that bartender the high of his life. Water this goddamn whiskey. He'll almost ruin me. Serious way.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you.
Hate it. I just hope I don't get shot today. This is all my daddy's fault. I'll be rid of the job soon, though, I hope.
A man like you needs a woman like me.
What's your problem, partner?
When Walton's gang came by, robbing and killing, for some.
Better off riding with me, mister. I'm doing the best I can, mister. Good to see you, sir.
This establishment welcomes you.
Hello, friend.
My products are of the finest quality, sir.
Thank you kindly.
Beauty pageant next week. I can't wait. Hello there. Howdy.
Hey there.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him.
Stay on him, boy.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Slow it up now.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Why don't you try pointing it before you pull the trigger, genius?
This is where it ends, buddy. Right here.
Get to that crate. I'm gonna make a tall lamber out of you. Black. Jesus wept. We got a friend against me.
You ain't very frightening for outlaws. You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them. Follow me. It's this way. You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos.
Go home, buddy.
Good Lord above. Walton's escaping. Take him down, boy. You ain't got me yet, old man. Come on, shoot that bastard. Cross the line. Give it up, Walton.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Come on. Just hand over that dress. You want to blow? Okay, that's nearly shot. A bullet to the brain it is.
Good man. My name's Grateful. Very grateful. There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend. Come on. Look out, lady.
Oh, no,
Please feel free to browse my selection.
Why, hello.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Really? That miracle tonic makes your chestnuts.
Thank you.
Oh, better watch it. That time already? I'm sorry, friend. I've got to get it. Heard that cougar took 3 lawmen the other week. I can believe that.
Howdy.
I'm a terrible mother. Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Please, sir. He's just a young boy.
Go! Let's go! Come on! Slow it up now. This is a messy one. Yeah. Well, look at that. For the love of God, help me! This'll fetch a good price. Don't think you'll be needing this.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land.
Nearly there. Ooh, now. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here.
Whoa!
Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Stay with the group, Marston. Follow me.
My God.
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
Damn you. There's a couple of the rat bastards.
What's the matter? You got to stand for a real fight? Well, come on!
Looks like we got him. Let's move on. Stick with me. Look, the deputies are making progress. Eyes up! We ain't finished yet. I see them. Stay with me! I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. There's the bastard.
I need it more than you now.
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Put down your gun and surrender. Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself.
God damn it! You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
Come on, boy! Now!
What you got on you, friend? Don't make me kill you!
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. Look out! There are them snipers. Tell the bollards to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. You hear?
I've got my pants on.
Help me out here, will you?
This way!
Let's push on. It sounds like the deputies could use a hand.
I see one of them.
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
My apologies, mister.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can. Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all!
Who do you think you are?
Over there.
Follow me!
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. There's no war for the vultures. There he is.
That was too close for my liking.
Stay with me!
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive! Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger.
To the victor, the spoils.
What the kill the hell out of you? Hey, was that you or me? Oh,
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
now. Let's go.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
I'm gonna have man for breakfast.
Get away from me, you animal!
If I see you here again, you're dead!
To regret this yet? This way, come on!
Thank you, kind.
I hope we have what you need.
McFarlane found herself a husband, if you ask me.
How are you, friend?
I hope you see something you need.
Sir, in Blackwater? Hello there. There are wagons that fly like birds. Is that a fact? That's a nice healthy stride you have, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, I can't see, brother. Stopping back. Sale, but I'll take a look at
Hello.
I hear the Blackwater ledgers. I don't print about this fire.
Sorry about this, partner.
That kind of thing don't concern me. I heard tell of a lone gunman to come here to take out Bill Williams and himself.
Staying on for that ruckus, dude?
That deal almost ruined me. Really?
How
You'll
about a
believe
game,
anything
friend?
I say because I'm white.
I wouldn't like to comment either way.
I'll join you for a while.
If I could find the owner of the old settlement at Green Hollow, I'd make him an offer.
Nonsense.
How are you? Hello, sir.
Here we go.
I heard Butter Bridge is looking a little shaky these days.
You sure can tell a good windy.
Hello. Grusko.
Ain't you aggressive, partner?
How are you? A fella carrying a Carcano sniper rifle was walking about town, they said.
I call.
Turn. I fold.
All right.
I see smugglers are still using brittle brush trawl without a care for the law.
You're funny.
I knew it. I just plumb knew it.
Let's get down to cases. I call.
Guess I'm folding.
The town always feels safer when there's a real marshal about.
You're getting my spurs tangled.
All right,
Gotta see
we're
that
off.
doctor about this burning.
Uh-huh. Not a fact.
My luck's sure to change soon.
General Ignacio Sanchez caused a lot of trouble in Mexico.
Ah, see?
You're in trouble now.
Greetings.
I'm calling. Wake me up when you fancy playing.
Sorry,
I heard
buddy. I
Spaulding's
think you
have
wanted
some
this
nice
one.
things to buy. I should have a look at their wares.
Nonsense.
I'm the big dog around here. You best listen to me.
I'll check.
Let's see what we can do with it then.
I'm done.
Howdy.
Well, that's interesting.
You hear about that gunslinger? He came in from
I call.
to take out the Wilkinson gang. None of these guys.
That storm all
Those
but
bandits
ruined
getting
the
more
crowd.
bold, getting
I
closer to
prayed
the
to
boys in
God,
town.
and the devil answered.
I'm going to talk to the law about those strangers I saw out by Green Hollow.
You sure can tell a good windy.
Ah, always nice to see an old friend.
I'll call that.
I'm calling.
Your choice, my friend.
What the hell?
Saints alive. You're looking good.
Check.
I'm in.
Fold. I'm watching you.
The Bollard gang's been giving folks trouble again, crossing Pike's Basin.
You're funny.
Now you know I don't listen to that Jerry Dapper.
Look at you all pleased with your card.
Nothing but drunks and criminals these days.
Call.
You speaking the truth now?
Somebody's throwing dust.
Think I'll check.
If Drew McFarlane doesn't move with the times,
If I could find the owner of the old settlement at Green Hollow, I'd make him an offer.
You're getting my spurs tangled.
Hey, Blackwater, there are wagons that fly like birds.
Don't say.
Nice, nice, nice.
Ho-ho! Come to Pappy.
I hear Nick Jones is more crooked than a dog-tied leg.
I'm gonna call it.
Yours gonna get you in trouble.
Who invited the lady?
The McFarlands have looked after me good. I should buy them something nice.
Nonsense.
I check. I see you fancy your hand, sir.
I thought I had.
Nice healthy stride you have, sir.
Now that's more like it.
Ain't you real brave?
Looking well, sir.
Call you.
Sorry, buddy. I think you wanted this one.
I hear that giant mountain lion has been seen again, hunting down by the river.
You sure can tell a good...
Why are these cards sticky?
Let's see what we can do with it then.
It doesn't get much better than this.
Would you look at that?
You ain't much fun. Cagey, ain't you? No, thanks.
That
I
ain't the
heard
cards,
the
it's how you
Pacific
play
Union
it.
was looking for someone that seems awful similar to you.
Damn.
Hello there.
Let's get another hand going. I knew it. I just plumb knew it.
I'm calling.
I'll put it out there. I'm in.
I see smugglers are still using brittle brush trawl without a care for the law.
I like it. No,
Nick
I'm
Jones
out.
is more corrupt than the politicians in my country. I got a nose for falsehood, man.
Right. This is the one. All ready?
What the hell?
I'll call.
That's a nice healthy stride you have, sir.
I'm going to talk to the law about those strangers I saw out by Green Hollow.
Looking well, sir.
Well, that's interesting.
I'm calling.
All right, we're off. Fold.
Sir?
Ever win big with 7-2 offsuit? I did. It's all in the eyes. Always nice to see an old friend.
The Bollard gang's been giving folks trouble again, crossing Pike's Basin.
Think I'll check.
How's about it? Turn. I fold.
I'm not ready to get out yet.
That's a nice healthy stride.
I'll
you
call
have,
that.
Check.
Steer clear of Stillwater Creek. That's what I say. Ho-ho! Come to Pappy.
boring. Check. I just ain't getting the cards. Give me something decent this time.
I heard Butter Bridge is looking a little shaky these days.
Check.
¿Cómo estás?
Now that's more like it.
Think I'm gonna call.
I may regret this.
I'll check.
Sorry, buddy. I think you wanted this one.
Come on.
The town always feels safer when there's a real marshal about.
I get mad when I lose, you hear?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna call it. That's enough for me.
I hear that giant mountain lion has been seen again, hunting down by the river. I'm going to have to check that.
I know your game. I check.
Would you look at that?
Sir?
The McFarlands have looked after me good. I should buy them something nice.
I call.
Call you. He's bluffing.
I knew it. I just plumb knew it.
No,
Hello,
thanks.
sir.
If I could find the owner of the old settlement at Green Hollow, I'd make him an offer. Let's get another hand going.
I'm calling.
I'll put it out there.
All right. I see.
I see smugglers are still using brittle brush trawl without a care for the law. Friends, your luck's about to run out.
I'm watching you.
That's a nice healthy stride you have, sir.
It doesn't get much better than this. I heard the Pacific Union was looking for someone that seems awful similar to you.
Cagey, ain't you? I call.
Let's see what we can do with it then.
Nice, nice, nice.
That ain't the cards, it's how you play them.
I raise you. I'm going to talk to the law about those strangers I saw out by Green Hollow.
Fair enough. You're in. Good.
Looking well, sir.
I'm gonna fold.
Well, that's interesting.
Call.
Always nice to see an old friend.
The Bollard gang's been giving folks trouble again, crossing Pike's Basin.
Right.
Saints alive.
This is the one.
You're looking good.
I'll call.
I'm calling. How's about it?
Hello there.
Too much for me.
Turn. I fold.
Steer clear of Stillwater Creek. That's what I say. Ho-ho! Come to Pappy.
Check. Your choice, my friend.
Carried by a certain young lady.
All right, we're off.
Hello there.
I'll call that.
Now you know I don't listen to that jibber jabber.
Sorry, buddy. I think you wanted this one.
Sure.
The town
I'll
always
bet.
feels safer when there's a real marshal about.
You're joking. Make sure you deal from the top.
Now that's more like it.
I'm gonna call it. I'm done. I know your game.
Check.
What the hell?
I'm in.
I heard Spaulding's have some nice things to buy. I should have a look at their wagons.
Here we go.
I call.
Well, I might as well. I knew it. I just plumb knew it.
I'm calling.
I got a nose for falsehood, man.
Boring.
Howdy.
I'm gonna check.
The McFarlands have looked after me good. I should buy them something nice.
He's bluffing. All in for me. Damn. Guess I'm about dead.
Hey, friend. Care to play a hand or two?
That show's real good.
What's going on?
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to lead. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Yeah.
Giddy up! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Easy now.
Let's go.
All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
Whoa!
He's got it!
Come on! Keep on moving.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Ain't that hard, is it?
now?
He's just showing off now. Nail it down.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Move it!
Barney's gonna love this.
Yeah!
Watch for the runner.
Move!
That's a big herd for your first time.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on! Whoa!
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Let's go. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Come on, let's rope one.
Whoa there!
You gonna use that rope or not? Come on, boy. Get after another one.
Come on.
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Get into
Try
it.
not to spook him
Come
too
on,
much.
baby. Calm down.
Take it slow now.
Calm it down.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Show me what you got, boy. Let's go.
You're mine now.
Let's see it, boy.
Calm down.
That's
Whoa.
Come on in, cowboy.
it! You're doing fine!
That's it.
Cheerio! Easy now!
Nicely done, boy. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one! Whoa!
Come.
Hold on to him!
I got you now. Whoa. Relax now.
Whoa there!
Almost got you. It's all right.
Come on, boys!
Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. There you go.
Eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Go. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Howdy. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
I'll see you there, miss. Move it! Come on. Come on, let's go, let's go! Whoa. Get a move on! Forward! Come on! Hey! Move! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
Well, shit! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down and bring him back!
Yeah! Whoa, whoa! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Slow it down! Yeah! Whoa! Relax now! You're mine now! I got you! I got you now! Come on, baby! Calm down! Easy there! Come!
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Go!
And we're here to collect. Hand over what you got. Don't you ignore me.
You need to learn some respect, partner!
Hello. A beautiful wife is no guarantee of full male potency.
Watch yourself there.
Well, hello there.
Hello, friend.
All genuine stuff here.
I hear the Blackwater Ledger's gonna print about a big fire in the 8th. Well,
Spread the word.
That's what I need. Come on, easy now.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Marston, hurry!
Whoa there.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. The past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other. Whoa!
Whoa!
Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together. The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Let's go. Keep it moving. Move it up. Yeah. Forward. Let's go.
They're spooked! We have to stop them stampeding! Oh my god! They're running for the cliff!
Come on. Yeah. Whoa. Slow down.
Do something! They're heading for the cliff!
Come on. Whoa. Come. Whoa, whoa. Go.
Good work! Right, let's round up those stragglers. They're real skittish, John. We have to get them all
Let's
rounded
go.
up.
Come on.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Don't let them get the better of you.
Come on. Move on. Move on. Let's move here, my four-legged friends. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Get a move on. Let's go. Come on. Move. Let's go.
Easy now.
let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Stay together, you dumb animal! Let's go! Yeah! Keep it moving! Whoa there!
This storm's getting worse. We need to stick together. You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland. Let's go! What's the rush there?
Here I am.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
I'll shut that mouth of yours for good.
The only way out for you is down, son. 6 feet down. How'd you like it? I'd want it between the eyes, quick with no pain.
I believe the new songs catalog will be out soon. I love it. What do you want to tell me
Hello there.
Yeah. And that's your lot in life. Lie still. There you are.
Come on!
Come on, let's get this over with. Let's go.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Please, there's no time to lose! What is your name, friend? John Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire! Excuse me? How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day? You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend. The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are. Word sure travels fast around here. I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. My God! They've come back to finish me off! Can't take much more of this! We're doomed without that horse! For the love of God, stick to the road! I wouldn't put that gun away just yet, sir! Make sure you stay on the road! I don't know how much I can take right now! Leave the driving to me. I'll go as easy as I can. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Where's Pa? They're fleeing! We must be too close to town for them! Death, I embrace you. For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there. Into your arms. We're here. Stay with me. Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock and they got her. The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Come on.
Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Whoa! Yeah! Go! Ah, here we are. Come on.
Howdy.
Bonjour, mister. Do you want any love?
How you do?
You're barking up the wrong tree, lady.
What's
Help! Someone!
Stinking whore. I'm gonna cut you a new hole.
Get away from her!
I suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Don't mention it.
Ow!
I'm gonna give you a ride.
Let's praise your heart and give it to the King of Kings.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Yeah. Where are you, Mo? They surely know where I am. Can I borrow this friend? All right, slow. Don't worry. Go! Easy.
As two sound, breathing men, I'm sure we can work this out.
You're gonna die here today, mister. You hear me? Die, bastard!
Come on!
I'd be extremely grateful for some compassion. Come on. I'm in a bad place. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I'd be obliged if you'd sit at the metaphorical negotiating table with me.
We'll take it from here. Here's your payment.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
I heard that too. ¿Qué tal? I can smell you.
Where is he, boy?
I'm gonna have man for breakfast.
Don't let me catch you here again!
100-something fights. Ain't no one's got me so far.
Thank you, kind.
¿Qué tal?
Come on! Sorry about this, partner. This'll fetch a good price. You stink. Yeah.
I know who you are, Marston.
Hello, John. John Marston.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
Who?
She was a girl Dutch Vanderlyn shot in the head on that raid on the ferry a few years back. Same one you got shot on. Pretty girl, until her eye was hanging out by a thread of tendon and her brain was plastered over a wall.
Not really.
Then why would you remember me, friend? You've forgotten far more important people than me.
What's your game, friend?
I don't have a game, John. Listen, sometimes I just wish I'd known more about life. Wish I'd had better guidance. A friend of mine is drunk as a skunk in the saloon on Thieves' Landing. I think he's gonna be unfaithful to his dear wife. Why don't you head over there and see if you can advise him how best to proceed?
What do you think I am?
I know what you are, John. Just if you've got the time, friend.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Let's go. Come on. Who do you think you are? Ain't no need to die, friend!
It's not my fault. They say they will kill me if I don't help. Please, don't kill me. Here, take all the money. It's yours. Please, don't kill me.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Giddy up there.
This is private property.
Howdy, friend. I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Now you can't rob the place now, can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater. Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir. Make up your mind. I ain't got...
Okay. I'll take it.
Here you go then, partner. Good luck out here.
Let's go! Go! Whoa there! Come on! Whoa there! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Whoa! Tough one, ain't you? Yeah!
I'm a very good lover, sir.
I do beg your pardon.
Why don't you and me spend a little time together?
Hello.
How you do?
At the armadillo salute.
The Southwestern Railroad Company is just a front for the Jews who run the country. That's so.
How are you?
Hello there.
Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy, come over here. You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. How'd you like it? I'd want
Those
it
are
between
big
the
words,
eyes,
my friend.
quick with no pain.
I heard that cougar took 3 lawmen the other week. Well...
Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
We meet again. I'm gonna take a day back home. That's it, come on. Mr. Wilson got a damn tiger up in the bar. Don't give him time. Howdy, hi. I got iron to suit any need.
Howdy, mister.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Hello there.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
Come on!
All right, let's go. Stay together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth. He's no more a scientist than I am a priest, but people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
We should check it out. Marston, Eli, go see what it is.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal. Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun. Come on!
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
Look, Marshal, more vultures.
God damn it. Come on, let's take a look.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on. Come on, let's ride. They can't have got too far.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Listen, quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
Nobody's in the shed. No one here.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
Don't make me kill you now! What the hell is this?
Hey, you! I was gonna shoot you dead!
I ain't got no time for nonsense! To the victim, spoiled.
Time to pop your cherry, boy! I'm a little bummer, but I'll take it off you, Joe!
You and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Who's back there? Think you can beat me? I'll show you.
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
My God.
Some folk tried to escape him to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Come on, they're gonna get away.
Hurry, boy.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell are you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bear it in mind.
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
You ready, boys? Here they come.
Oh, man! That's enough, my friend!
Look out! They're coming at us from all sides!
I'm gonna put you down! I'll kill every last one of you!
Damn you!
Look out over there!
Move and you're dead!
They're the slapping time, my friend.
Give me Williamson!
God damn it! There's more of them! Nobody leave that shack!
Come on, coward! Whoa, down! Cross my mark!
Guess that's that then.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
Fuck!
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Deek. Mighty kind.
Fuck you! Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
What can I say, partner?
Let's go! Let's go! Can I have this? Come on! Yeah! Whoa!
I got iron to suit any need.
Hi there.
You surely won't regret a purchase. I'm thinking that we're mutually
I
beneficial.
think that's good for now. Look out, lady.
How you do? Sanchez, Allende, DeSanta, Reyes. All the same, they just want armadillo. Unless you want to start looking for pepper guts, we'll keep Johns as far as possible from the governor's mansion.